Drag queens and alphabet community are back at it again. Family friendly to let everybody be inclusive. Can't answer the question. There are only two genders. Oh hey y'all, the drag queens and alphabet community are back at it again because recently the LA Zoo just hosted a drag queen event where parents and drag queens call it a, and I quote, family friendly event where parents are literally giving money to their children to hand to the drag queens, grooming them as if it was some sort of strip club, which is absolutely ridiculous. And this is just the tip of the iceberg in ways that the alphabet community, drag queens, and etc. are grooming your children and my future children to try and pervert what God has created. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start reacting. Hey everyone, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. This video is entitled, Why is the LA Zoo inviting children to their drag queen shows? Honestly, I wish I had an answer for you, but let's just start reacting.
Is everybody drinking? Yeah! Yes, we're drinking. If you're not, you have a moment to go to the bar and grab a cocktail from our fabulous bartender. So Carolina, why did you bring your daughter to...
Okay, yeah, so they're getting ready to interview some people. As you just saw, that drag queen is up on stage, and I don't know if you could hear what she said, but he or she, I don't know. I'm just going to call them they, because honestly, I have no idea what's going on. Even I'm confused. But anyways, they're literally talking about drinking at a family-friendly event. So that's problem number one. Forget, like, drag queenism, forget like all of that stuff. Let's just talk about that they're literally serving alcohol, and they said, oh, go see the bartender, and people are like, yeah. Like, they ask, are you drinking? And they're like, yeah, at a family friendly event. So let's listen to some parents being interviewed out here.
I just thought that it would be really fun to come with family. Like, I have family that's in the, LGBTQIA community. We have lots of nieces and nephews and little cousins.
Y'all, and they literally have a little girl, as you can see, with the pink hoodie on, or the pink jacket on, and they call it a family-friendly event just because they have like nieces, nephews, so on and so forth that's in that community.
And yeah, even going to pride parades or drag shows or events like this are family-friendly, but yet still let everyone be inclusive. And
they're family friendly to let everybody be inclusive. As a drag queen has like this long skirt on over their bathing suit, and they literally like strip it off. And you call that family friendly?
Be who you are. We love that.
Y'all, letting drag queens read book to kids is just the bare minimum. And I thought that was like the worst thing that could possibly happen, and it couldn't get any worse. But we're in 2023 now, so welcome to 2023, everybody. This little girl, two little girls, walk up with $1 or whatever and hands it to the drag queen. Ah! Okay.
So, Valora Vontees, is that your name? Yes. And what were you doing out here tonight at the LA Zoo? Living my...
Can we just back it up for just like a second? Watch. Just wait. Just wait.
So, Valora Vontees, is that your name? Yes.
Valora Vontees. Look at the picture. That is a man dressed as a woman, looks like the Joker, holding a bloody head, licking the blood, and I feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Living my life, God damn it. Yes, absolutely. It was LA Pride, so we just showed up and we just thought we'd give the children a little something to snack on, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, could this get any more inappropriate? We're gonna give the children a little something to snack on. That is inappropriate. Literally dancing with a girl who looks to be 12 or 13. Like, y'all, these are the people that your children and my future children have to grow up seeing. And y'all, this is absolutely ridiculous. They are literally trying to groom your kids. Like, it's a whole nother level. It's something different. Like, yes, it's bad when adults are there, like grown adult men and women. But it's even worse when they're trying to groom your kids. Like, y'all, I love kids, and this literally makes my blood boil.
With a lot of the drag shows happening around the country, there's a lot of parents out there that say that drag is not appropriate in front of kids, especially with some of the more sexually charged aspects of it.
You think?
What do you say to those parents?
I mean, nothing was sexually charged about tonight. We were all here having a good time, enjoying ourselves.
So it's like parents and certain people say that, like, it's not family friendly, and they're like, oh, nothing was sexual about it. Meanwhile, they literally, like, stripped off, and you just saw what the one drag queen did. I'm not gonna repeat what she just did, but if y'all saw it, then you saw it. Dancing with the little girl, y'all. This is ridiculous. More money is being handed to them.
And I actually do participate in Drag Queen Story Hour. I read to kids every, like, at least 3 times, once every 3 months for Drag Queen Story Hour at the Pasadena, it's the Romans bookstore. Yeah. And honestly, it's great. It's amazing. Like, everyone's there. We learn about people being themselves, shining your light for who you are, and not just
Being who you are, that is not who you are. That is like a demonic version of whoever it is that you are. And it's like, we need to be a light in the shining world. Okay, if you're going to shine the light, first of all, you're not shining nothing. You were just another part of the darkness, just like the rest of this world. And if you want to shine a light in this world, you have to have the light of Christ. And anything besides that is not light.
other people for anything except what they bring to the table.
We are having technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Rule number 2 is tipping. If you have a dog.
I'm going to fast forward a little bit. They're calling it tipping. Okay, not cool. Yo!
In San Francisco, there are
That's
Proud Boys
not okay.
raiding these things and, like, causing all kinds of disturbances. Luckily, we've had nothing but a good time and nothing but great people and really encouraging, supportive parents and children, everybody who comes to these shows. So it's always been
Why
perfect
do you
for
want
me.
to support that, y'all? I don't understand. Why do you want your kids to support this kind of demonic agenda? Like, Disney, like, what are you doing? LGBTQ alphabet community, what are you doing? Pro-choice supporters, what are you doing? I don't get it. Okay, let's fast forward this little video.
This is not a sexual version.
Wait, back up. Back up.
Excuse me? Earlier in the night, you said that there was nothing sexually charged about this event.
This is not a sexual version.
This is not a sexually charged event, but I see otherwise.
Do you stand by that?
Please don't film me right now. That's not the nature of this event.
Okay. Let me make fun for a second. Let me pull your arm a little bit for a second, you know what I'm saying? So basically, this woman says, this is not a sexually charged event. No, it's good. We're fine. We're chilling. Nothing about it. And then, like, when asked about it, do you still stand by that statement? Please don't film me right now. So when you were supporting your statement, you were okay with being like, oh, no, there's nothing sexual about it. It's all good. It's fine. But then you don't want to be filmed. Sounds like hypocrisy to me.
What's this video for?
This video is to show drag shows, to show what you guys are doing here, to show what the performers were all about. What was the show tonight about?
That may be the reason that you're filming this, but I'm filming this to expose your little demonic agenda. That's what I'm saying.
It was our Pride night.
So earlier, the director of equity here at the zoo said that there was nothing sexual about this performance.
Mm-hmm.
Do you stand by that, and do you agree with that stance?
It's a family-friendly event.
Did you see anything sexually charged with this performance?
I was watching you all film.
Oh, so you didn't see any of it?
When asked Is this sexually explicit? No, it's fine. Is it family friendly? Yes. But did you see anything sexual? They can't answer the question. Why? Because they are literally being hypocrites to what they originally said, and they no longer stand by their statement after the things that they saw, and they would rather not be filmed. And people say that us as Christians, that we're bigots or we're lukewarm or we're hypocrites. What do you call this?
Do you think that maybe some of the performers fondling themselves and grabbing their genitals, or maybe the MC talking about testicles, was sexually charged? Because
Can't answer the question. Cannot. Do you think that all of this, okay, it wasn't sexually explicit, but then when asked about the things that were sexually done or said, can't answer the question. Why? Hypocrite.
You don't want to answer that question? They don't want to answer the questions, and I think that says a lot about what they think about this. Why is me asking a question about the event more offensive than the event itself? The performers claim that drag is nothing.
Okay, so then he goes on to talk, gives his opinion and all of that stuff. Not one, they were like, oh, this is a family-friendly event. And then when asked, is it sexually explicit? Of course not. So do you think that talking about this, and this was okay? They can't answer the question. Why? Because they cannot stand behind their own statement. Now, can a Christian stand by their statement? If you're lukewarm, no. If you're religious, no. But if you are a true Christian, yes. And I stand by my word, y'all. I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to tell it to you straight. If this video gets taken down, then so be it. Because honestly, I don't really care. But if you want my true, honest opinion, here's the thing. Being a drag queen is a sin. If you were living a homosexual lifestyle, you were in sin. If you were a man lusting after another man, you need to get deliverance and you need to get saved. Same thing for a woman. If you are a woman having sexual thoughts towards another woman, you need to get delivered. Y'all, if a man looks at a woman with lust, he's already committed adultery in your heart. But not only that, but you've also opened the door. If you are literally, okay, so it's one thing for a man to lust after a woman, and again, that's adultery in your heart. But if it is a woman lusting after a woman or a man after a man, then this just opens up a whole new door of things to talk about. It opens you the door to perversive spirits. It opens you up to sexual spirits. It opens you up to the realm of the demonic and so on and so forth. But I stand by my word that abortion is murder. That abortion, it is not health care. It is murder. I stand by my statement that if you have a same-sex attraction, you need to renew your mind. You need to get delivered, stay in your word, and maybe even consider getting saved. That's all I'm saying. And that there are only two genders according to both the New Testament and the Old Testament in the book of Genesis, that when God created the heavens and the earth, that there are only two genders, and he created them male and female. He created woman for man. So I stand by my statement that there are only two genders, male and female. If you were living this homosexual lifestyle, having those sexual tendencies either towards someone who is not your husband, not your wife, or even same-sex attraction, you need to get saved and you need to get delivered. And that, once again, that abortion is murder. And y'all, my blood is boiling right now, so I'm going to go take a break, but thank you all so much for watching. And as always, remember that I love you. Jesus loves you. God bless. Don't forget to live each and every day supernatural, and peace out.